you guys, and welcome back to Rams Games for another episode of Stonehearth. In the last episode, we pause the video as I open this water real quick. I don't know if you guys know this, but I get weird if I don't have water. We're gonna let these invaders attack the giant. They should drop stone and stuff. It might do a little bit of damage. And then maybe we can send our dudes to attack the giant. Yep. So we're attacking the giant right now. So good luck jumping rice. You can open up your character sheet while we... Aww. I feel bad now because it's like crying or something. But it's a giant zombie. What did we get? Gold? Copper. Seriously? Just a copper? Oh, that's why. We'll put a ladder here. And then we'll order these all to be looted. And they'll get to it whenever they freaking feel like it. Alright. Where's Sassy and Fred? There's Fred. Where's Sassy? Sassy? Sassy! I keep thinking that our animals are getting attacked and stuff. What's this? Caravan approaches. Decline. I love how they swim for really stupid things. And apparently there are water physics in this game. I could empty out and drain our mines. I could do some interesting things with the lake in our town. I've considered. Bro. Bro. I wanna... First of all, I didn't want this discovered because things can now spawn there that we've seen it. Didn't quite think that one through. But I'd also appreciate if he just get his butt back up here. Okay, now that he needs to sleep, he's going to. So I said that we'd build this episode. I can just go ahead and do the pre-built cottage for 2. Do the shared sleeping quarters. It's pretty reliable. I just need to be able to see the corner. I want to keep it 3 away from the wall. That way I can do a path around if I wanted to. Or like the edge here. Keep it 3 blocks on all sides away. Go ahead and place another one. And then we'll build these. This will only house 8 people. Oh, we might be able to squeeze another bed in there. I'm honestly not too sure. We could, if we really wanted to. I might. So I'm gonna have the first one built and then this one over here. I can put another one over here. Build like a market area over here, eventually. I want to know what you eat. I just want to watch this stupid squirrel. and see what it eats, because apparently it hungers human souls. That's adorable and annoying. Arwen, you know you have a squirrel haunting your dreams, right? It's really cool that they can like jump up on these things. But it's not stuck though. What's our inventory right now? Almost 600 out of 1500. Not too bad. 10 beds, 10 people. No idea what stupid squirrel eats. Try to keep Fred alive. I don't want to mine while they're building though. But if I keep the edge of the screen at where the rock starts, we're not that far. That's nice. Don't care. We do have these large bunny statues weirdly spawned on trees. All over the map, of course. I think there was like 4 or 5 of them. No, I'm not seeing them for whatever reason. Here's another one. I really thought that we had them all over. There's one here. That's 3 of them. Thought we had 2 like really close together. Oh well. You know what? What do we have that holds plants? That's why. Our plant storage is full, which is why they're not hauling. Gotta be real careful about that. Plants quite a bit, actually. I don't want tools or weapons. I just want medical supplies. Did I sell the tables and stuff? Sure did. So what is it that I can make? If I had enough corn, I guess I could tell them to make. I guess with enough vegetables I could just do like a vegetable stew. So I could maintain 10 in inventory. I know it takes 3 per vegetable stew. Gotta figure out how to do that. Well, the leather comes in handy. Gets our wealth down a decent amount. Red? No. Nice shadow. Where's Fred? I see Sassy. I pretty much play in ×2 speed. I never turn on ×4. Screws with the game too much. Are you Fred? No. Fred. I just keep worrying that Fred's like gone off and died somewhere. Why are you just putting everything on the ground? You have more inventory space. What are you doing? Shouldn't be too big of a deal. You need to be careful, Bray. The backup's handy, though. Guys, just loot all the things. Oh, there's Fred. Fred is meddling in the house that we're trying to build. Speaking of which, these take... I need 10 window frames. A bunch of mean beds, 2 doors, and 2 wall lanterns. Let's go ahead and queue that up right now. And window frames. Reinforced wooden doors are worthless. They don't do anything. We are going to need 4 of these mean beds. Until we can replace them with... Because I want to put the mean beds in, then pull them out from the blueprint. That way we can replace it. Otherwise, they'll just be waiting on mean beds to go in there forever, and it will never happen. Not that big of a deal, I can just sell it. Wood's not that hard to come by. And as you can see, we have plenty of it. This doesn't look too bad. When everyone's done doing their job and building and stuff, then we can get back to hauling. We don't have any more trees to plant. I really don't know why he just keeps dumping all these pelts down instead of just doing his job. Cameron, you're letting me down, man. Speed's nice and high. The trapper gets the same speed increase that the farmer does. Good. Morale's higher because they're eating different foods and crap. Hopefully once these guys are done building, somebody will haul. As you can see... Oh really? Why was he off on hauling? Whatever. I didn't realize that. I think I forgot about it and did it like episodes ago. No idea. House is looking good. They've got everything in. We're gonna put 4 of the fancy beds in. That should be painfully obvious. It's 2 away from the wall, even though they want to keep kicking me out of the menu. And then it proceeds to be 1 away from each other. That's why I wanted to do that, so I had the 4 spare mean beds that I could use for this building. But now 4 people live in luxury. Not everyone can eat at once, but they have a bench. Gonna have to sell some things. Sell the Poyo feed because it doesn't actually matter. And I'm gonna need to make 4 wall lanterns as well. Let's give our cook something to do. Always maintain like 5 vegetable stew. Actually, no, that is way too much. Always maintain 3. Nope. Nope. Did the wrong thing again. I hate that so much. Sometimes you just click the wrong thing or it doesn't realize you clicked it. Wall lanterns have been put up. We're starting to haul all the things. Cameron Sweeney is back to doing his hauling thing like he's supposed to be doing. Again, my fault. Once they haul the last of this, I will queue up more digging. It's a shame the stairs don't come down this way. One of these days I'll figure out how to make like a spiral staircase in this game. Oh, it'd be so sweet. Extending this by a good chunk too. It's probably too much, but I really want to hit the stone layer. So like if I take my screen to the edge of that again, you'll see we'll be about halfway. Doesn't take too long, not with this many miners. I hate doing the roll allocation because you end up with the things like you did in towns and like you sometimes do world, which I'm glad to say is being worked on again. I'm just not sure if I'm up for playing that on camera for real, unless some things about it are changed. But you end up having to switch your roles around a lot. And at least that game had a priority system. Like people would do roll A over roll B, but could still do rolls A and B. You know, if their, say, attributes allowed for it. Which is where you get some of these things. Some people just simply can't do them if their attributes aren't high enough. Like the Mason here can do pretty much everything. And of course it depends on the actual class too, but whatever. While we're at it, let's go ahead and give up 43 of these. I know it's only a small healing tonic, but we can sell them. Can we build a market anytime soon? Go to our bench. I know I'm gonna need a log pile for that, so let's go ahead and craft one of those in advance. I need a level 6 carpenter. Are you a carpenter? Yep. You're level 4, about halfway. There's the stone layer, which means we're gonna start getting ores. You can see it's not totally stone. Oh no, it's just a shadow going over. Never mind. You know it's like stone / grass because they're cutting through the 2-layer colors here. Same as they have been on every layer. It'll just go straight gray. Yeah, that stupid cloud was passing so it looked like the stone layer. Although they're doing so well, I'm just gonna have them keep doing it. Although I do regret not letting them finish out the mining zone first before extending that. Because now I have this huge line over here and I hate it. Remove that. They can take whatever they had. We can extend that out. I just feel like they're doing more if they're actually working on the zone I told them to, and not that zone plus the other zone. Kind of just a personal preference. It affects literally nothing. We can always put nice lights down here too. That'd be nice if they pick this up. Got all this jerky down here. We're just dropping crap wherever we want to now. Our food chests are full, aren't they? God. Time to do an upgrade. We're gonna start replacing this outer wall with chests here pretty soon. God. Agora plays a lot of Shell Shock Live, man. Like a lot of Shell Shock Live. Didn't mean to tab out. That was an accident. I just need to get these recorded so I can get them. Oh, now he's playing CSGO. The heck, man. I think he just leaves CSGO up in the background so you don't know he's playing Shell Shock Live. Like sometimes I'll run Plantera in the background so it idles. That way people will either think I'm sleeping or whatever, so I can just play a different Steam game. Because I could just sign out too, but nope. Also, as I dig underneath, I am exposing more of this area, which means things can spawn over here. For better or worse. Probably for worse, because, oh, these are the ones that are really close to each other. We've got at least 4. Okay, it's only an untamed wolf, it's not like the big ones. Scary when that happens. Shit. Oh, good job, Cameron. Really fighting for yourself there. Good job, man. I really like what we have going on here, though. It's starting to look like a town, starting to get some things built, starting to plan out some buildings. Get done with this farm, we could fence it in along the very outer edges or something. Add some gates to it. Obviously I left enough room for these trees to grow. I think they can grow to the large size before I have to do anything about it. We have this nice space of 4 here for these chests. I do need to count though. See if we have enough. Oh man, my eyes are getting crossed, whatever. So for now, I don't care what goes in what chest. I can change the sorting of this off camera. Of course, that wasn't 20 stone chests right there, that was 13 or something. But these each hold 64. So we can now start storing more food and stuff because all that jerky's just sitting around. Trees have to be pretty close. One more growth stage and they can be transplanted, which we could fill up back here. Should be done. Nice. This might even be close enough. Sometimes you can see how it stair steps down. It might do that underground one more layer. Or whatever. So it might actually stair step down into what we cut into right now. That'll be nice. Alright, let's find Fred and let's find Sassy. Fred. Show me the Sassy. Raccoon. There's Sassy. I don't think it'd be hard to find a freaking fox, but whatever. Still, I think it's really neat that we have tamed creatures just running around. I don't even think I'd want a tamed wolf, even if they are powerful and could fight for you. If that ever becomes a thing. I'm not sure that I'd want it. Because, I don't know. Something about these little guys. I mean, a freaking squirrel. I would have expected a rabbit or a raccoon, but we got a squirrel. Just funny to me. Whoa. I saw that. It'd also be nice to know what day you're on. Other than like the day of the fake month that they created. We're gonna let this go a little bit longer than normal. The reason for that being, I don't know. I mean, it's here to watch if you want to watch it. You can always come back if you don't want to watch it. Or you could just never come back, I don't know. I want an 11th person? Yes. How useful are you? Pretty useful. In mind. Not worthless. Definitely. We're starting to hit the stone layer. You can see how it's underneath us, so I think it cascaded, like stair-stepped its way down. So we'll probably break into that here in a minute. Since this is one full layer below us. I'm confident by the end of this, it should be stone. What that means is we'll just get random ores out of it, which is nice. If we have to, we can always dig out one block down too. Neat knowing that one block above our head is water. Could always do something interesting with that later. Unfortunately, it's this guy. It's unfortunate because I really don't have anything that I want to sell. We'll just do that. We'll just buy a bunch of ores that we don't need. But yeah, see, we just hit the stone layer, which is neat. let them start really breaking into that. We'll be getting stones and a bunch of assorted random ores. As you can see, we just randomly found gold, even though there wasn't a vein there. And more gold. If you don't know, veins would be things like this. Coal vein and gold vein. Go ahead and save the game real quick before I forget. Camp Cilia overwrite. Campton Brightwell, he's a new guy. Doing a good job too. Go ahead and place these chests and then call it there. Make about 20 more. We can sell them if... Oh, you know... Takes 2 stone. You don't want to sell those because it takes 2 stone. You can probably get more out of a wall or something. We have 3 soup, which is nice. Yeah, they're pretty far into that. If you click these, you can see Lua is the game engine, I think. Lua GC, I don't know, game code. The engines, jobs, job keeping. I don't know what half the stuff means, but you can actually see the breakdown. I think it's funny that unaccounted is even a thing. But signs that the games are breaking down. Seems to be running smoothly, 60 frames, which is nice. I don't want this video to go longer than 40 minutes, so I'm gonna kill on the upload time and the render time, and that's not what I want. But yeah, soon enough things will start spawning over here. You have 11 people and only like 8 beds though, so need to place one of these back down. We also only have a handful of eating spots. So let's make like 10 dining tables and like 20 cathedral arc chairs. They're happier with dining tables, I think. And the arc chairs or whatever are supposedly better. Don't know how much that, I believe. Just a random raccoon. Waiting at the dinner table. Careful. That's how people get eaten. Not people, but you know. Be a weird concept if eating at the dinner table got you eaten. Terrifying. Water. Getting really, really tired. We've mined out quite a bit in this episode. Getting a decent amount of ores. It's nice. Very last bit of wall here. So obviously some overlapping ore here. Hunk of stone and what appears to be gold. Camera got stuck on the ground for a second. Guess the last task is to do a special design. No. I prefer the black, to be honest. I don't really know what I'm going for with this design, but whatever it is, I am. I want to see if they prefer the roads, I guess. 2 on each side, 2 on the side here, and only 1 on the side here. I can honestly just wrap this thing around. Because why not? Oh. I have to undo all of this because what I did was did not account for that only being whatever. Words are escaping me right now. There we go. That's what I wanted. So it is 2 all around. Still get 2 on the sides. Finished editing and build that. You can see the chunks that it actually divides it in that way, that they have certain tasks. Pretty even chunks for the most part. And you can see that they do divide it that way. Some people work on some chunks, others will work on other chunks. People are eating and hauling. We have 4 fine dining tables. I don't know if you can make fine cathedral arch chairs, so I don't mind that there's not like a million of it. I don't really know what I meant by that. A million of it. I don't like having people sit at the end. But we're just gonna have to queue up more of the dining tables to get some more fancy ones. Like 10 more. Only wood. Our trees are still medium. If you stare at them long enough, they'll grow. But like these are too close to each other. This one I thought would have been fine. Same with this one. But if this grows into a large tree, then this has no chance. But they should grow when you cut the other ones down. Like if I harvest these, each one of these should still grow. I assume. Unless they have a set growing period, in which case I'm completely full of shit. Could really use those fancy dining tables now. Go ahead and order these to be lifted though. Just need one fancy. Oh, come on, you. Carpenter level 5 and you still can't make a fancy dining table? Come on, man. What's your attributes? Inventiveness. Ooh, it's poor. Really? Whatever. Some action to end the episode with, I guess. Jumping rice on the job instantly. Instantly infected. Mashing things though. Equipment level 5. Nice. These trees should now grow larger. And sweet, we do have 2 more fancy dining tables. Which is great, because we have a bunch of chairs that we still need to place. I'm not fond of having someone on the end, but I am going to place it down just this once. So we have space for 14 people, basically. And a bunch more chests to place. It is going to be even, we just need one more chest. Which is what I like to see. This is kind of my storage system. I'll have sections of these as certain things. I'll just have to set that up off camera and then have them rehaul everything. So we'll actually just be deleting these. Looks like 64 times 13 plus 10 plus 1 would be the equation to work out how many storage spaces I actually have. I'm not giving an answer to that because I wasn't putting that out there as something I wanted to know. I was just saying if you cared. I think I have 24 chests. Sure, why the fuck not? Peyton! You have amazing stats. I know what you're gonna be. It's such a waste to have you as a footman too. But be good. I'm just gonna keep selling the jerky because pretty much free. Free jerky. Sell all the other wooden crap that I don't need. Sell 10 of those. And plant 8 of those. They're still digging all this out. I don't know why I haven't placed anything yet, to be honest. Maybe because they're still hauling or something. Oh, you know why? It's really stupid, but they need a ladder here. I hadn't considered that they couldn't actually build down into this. And this person could potentially die if we don't get them out. So what they have to do is they have to build this ladder, and now they can go down. I don't know how that's going to interfere with building though. But as soon as they start building this part, I'll just lift the ladder. Now I can lift it. Hopefully it digs all that out. And since they were down here, they just started building that. A good thing that I noticed that, because we could have lost a decent amount of people because of that. But we're at 45 minutes. And they're starting to build that, so that's great. And this is what we got. Large amount of storage. In fact, we can greatly confuse the game by removing all the storage at once and giving them a lot of fun things to store. Our inventory is now at 894. $64 times 24 on my phone real quick, because I need to know how much space that is. That's 1,536 spots, which we have 1,800 space, so I could keep a stockpile somewhere for something, maybe tools or something. Yeah, I'm going to create a stockpile just for tools. Tools, weapons and armor, and wealth. And construction. Basically no food, no resources, because we don't want any of that lying around. I don't want animal goods. I don't want metal bars. I don't want healing. I literally just want tools. And then building stuff and weapons, and yep, that's perfect. So, we're gonna do this all off camera. If anything happens, I will record it. Or something. Thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to have yourselves a great day and to stay positive, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Red. And Random Raccoon. And Sassy. Still alive. Hopefully they don't die. I don't know if they can. Bye-bye.